Well, true. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NXT Time with D-Walk. Before we continue, we have to remind ourselves that viewer discretion is advised, and the thoughts and booty watch of D-Walk results in this.
It's a new day, yes it is. I'll be giving them new trades, new flips, bandwagon when it fits. Just tune in for the bits. YouTube with the hits. D-Walk on the real tip, real. Me and Marcel ain't gotta take no sips. We got the clips, that's a direct hit.
Okay, I see you. Okay, kudos. Yo, welcome to NXT. You with your boy, Mr. Flint A10. We're here to talk about NXT. We're here to see what's popping in this joint. Of course, I got my co-host, the Invisible Man, the Invisible Woman. And like I said, you never know who gonna pop up and everything. I got my co-host, Joe BNCO. Hopefully he gonna jump on soon because I know he gonna be happy about this. But what's going on?
NXT yesterday, basically, was actually a fucking good show. Visible Woman, your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it was a good show because there were a lot of things we weren't expecting, but we're happy to see. So
Damn right. How we start off NXT, Mr. D-Walk?
We start off NXT with women's tag team match, wasn't it? Some shit like that.
No. Femi came out first.
Yeah. Over Femi. Yeah. Over Femi come out first, and he come out, like, oh yeah, he got to get his get back. I got to get my get back. Y'all beat my ass last week. I need my get back, and anybody could get it. Then we got a special surprise. NXT.
We get Moose. Moose. And I did like that people didn't recognize him in street clothes. Speaking of street clothes, Mr. Joe BNCO, how are you, sir?
Not too bad. How you doing, guys?
What's up, brother, man?
Just started.
Talking about Moose.
Oh, literally the word came out of my mouth at the same time. So what are your thoughts on Oba Femi literally coming out and saying, like, you're four that beat me up, you made a mistake. You didn't finish the job. So bring your asses outside. Let's go. They didn't. And then Moose popped up.
That was cool. And then Moose popped up. And I remember way back when this whole crossover thing started, I said they needed to bring Moose in to go against Oba Femi.
Yeah.
Here we are. We're doing it now. And why is Moose coming out when he's calling out the four that jumped him?
Mm-hmm.
This could be the start of the invasion angle.
That is a good point. Go ahead.
This could be the beginning. This could be the beginning of it. Now we have to watch TNA tomorrow to see if the 4-man group shows up on TNA to beat up TNA guys.
True.
Yeah.
Well, isn't New Coda Catch Crew are gonna fight the Hardys tomorrow?
Next week on NXT.
Oh, next week. Okay. That would be a good time for them to pop out. That's why. Like, they might keep the 4-man group in NXT, kind of like a stable in itself, but it would be smart to go with TNA to do their own shit and wreck shit up. I mean, I think to have fun. Like the Shield, if the Shield had that back in the day, it would have been badass if they would have went to different places.
Yeah, but I kind of see it. I mean, they could do that, but I like that they're doing it the other way around because bringing in new people from TNA switches it up a little bit because we've been debating on who Oba is going to fight and who could defeat him. My question is, though, what do you guys think of Oba's acting skills?
I like the way he does. I like the way he does things.
Yeah.
He's going hard on the heel angle, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, well, do you consider him a heel?
No, just I guess cocky.
I mean, there was a line.
I feel like he's going more off of the ruler aspect. Yeah. He's going off of what he knows. I'm the ruler. I'm pretty much the ruler of everything. if you want to come in here and into my house, you have to face the ruler.
Yeah.
True.
I'm
like
the
there was a
gatekeeper.
line. Yeah, go on.
I feel like he's like the Asgardian gatekeeper.
True. He's Heimdall.
Yeah.
It goes a little deeper than that. It goes a little deeper than that because there was a line that Moose said that, "Oh, I burst your bubble and I come over here," and then the retaliation of Oba, we just rewatched it and said, like, over there, what you do, that's your bubble. You're like, I don't give a crap about that. When you're over here, it's inevitable. Like, I am inevitable. Like he's using the Thanos shit because he knows that's fucking what he is. He's fucking Thanos.
Well, if you notice, the big round things he's wearing around his neck.
Yeah.
You know where those? You know where that? You know who wore those, right?
Street Fighter people.
Yes, Akuma, the god,
Akuma.
who was a god.
Inevitable. Yeah, Akuma is the inevitable, and I do like that. Honestly, that Oba.
Yeah.
Again, this 4-man group might fuck him up once in a while, but he has the aura of like, you'll fuck me up, but once I find out where the fuck you guys are, one after one after one, I'm gonna destroy you, motherfuckers. Like the Avengers. Yeah, the Avengers that come in and fuck Thanos, but instead of Thanos being in the just chilling out, Thanos tracks their asses, goes to their houses, finds Hawkeye's fucking farm and fuck him up.
Alex, Moose might be the equalizer to help Oba out against those 4 guys.
True, for now, because Cardella made a good point that like the walk that Oba does in the beginning when he comes out, it's more appropriate in the future that whoever the crew that he has behind him, I said that. Oh my bad, I said that. Whoever the crew that comes out behind him, they should do the walk, and Oba just walks normally. Like, yeah, exactly. The entourage should do the nice little like.
And he just walks in like the ruler.
And that's it, because if he's a ruler, I consider him like Jiren in Dragon Ball Super. The more wins he has, the more people that will follow him. Not because he's looking for people, because people are looking for him.
That will be an interesting way to do it. Like he becomes, like people start flocking to him, like, and then he becomes a baby face in a way.
Once the same group that goes with him turns on him. We don't need you anymore, Oba. We're better without you. They turn on him. He becomes a baby face. And as a baby face, Oba, he'll just destroy everybody. 1,000 people over. There's a lot of either way.
Yeah, I'm curious how he would treat his entourage.
Yeah, like shit. He would treat him like shit. He would treat him like a Nigerian ruler.
Let's get this example. Say the 4 guys from NXT go over into TNA and they attack Moose and his crew. So that make Obafemi and Moose get together and clean house on the ass.
Or that could be how the invasion starts, because Moose and his crew go look at Oba like, kind of funny how that group just showed up and went after my guys.
But isn't Moose with the system? Like Moose is double dipping in groups.
Yes, he's with the system. But that's what I'm saying. Like if the 4-man group Shield 2.0 from NXT goes over and beats the shit out of all the system guys, on TNA, and then Moose can come back over and be like, "Hey, it's kind of funny how that you called that group out. They didn't show up, and then all of a sudden they're on my show beating up my guys."
That is true. And again, I have an idea who the leader is. You said Moose. I say someone else that we'll talk about, but let's get back from commercial. No, we get the usual montage of talent arriving at the arena, including Jordan Grace and Absolute Ricky. We'll leave that name for later. Jada Parker makes her entrance, and we go to the break. Which, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, this is why I bring the beginning of Jada D-Walk's "oh yeah" moment, because there was so many faux pas from Jada's clothing.
Oh yeah,
we'll talk about that in a second. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Like even
you better get that button ready.
Like,
you better get that button ready.
Okay, I know. Back from commercial, Eddie Thorpe is yapping at Ava Rain, demanding a title match, but she's not having him. Like, I don't give a shit. Kale Dixon and Uriah Connors roll up to offer Ava an invitation to a party that they're having after the show, and they're looking for a DJ. They say, "Hey, aren't you a DJ?" to Eddie Thorpe. Eddie's like, "No." He says basically the gist of it was saying that Andre Chase is gonna have a fight with Eddie Thorpe because they are representing him. That happens a little later. They officially challenge Eddie on his behalf, and Ava's into it. Now we get to a match. Jada Parker versus Carmen versus Kaylani Joyner. Carmen hanging out with Ashanti, by the way, for the number one contendership for the North American Championship. Mr. Joe BNCO. So let's talk analytics and showmanship. Thoughts on the match?
I feel like Petrovic cheated.
In a triple threat. How did Petrovic cheat in a triple threat?
Well, first off, Ashanti got involved and pulled her out of the ring. That right there should have been a disqualification. Secondly, he put her in on top of the fucking the person who was knocked down. That's also an outside interference. Again, twice in a matter of less than a minute. Mm-hmm. There was outside interference by Ashanti. If it wasn't for that, she wouldn't have won.
Go for it.
That's true, Joe, but don't you know that the power of love beats all rules?
I know the power of baby oil and Diddy vibes does. I mean, that's pretty much what's going on. Burn, because I watched Carmen Petrovic get her ass whooped while Ashanti just stood there doing shit.
Now wait. We're jumping ahead. Let's really get to it. D-Walk. Hold up a second. Now ladies and gentlemen, we're in the Adonis Petrovic equation part 4. Shout out to Black Couch Booking, talking about this as well. It's real, ladies and gentlemen. It's fucking real. Now I have the button, which you know which button I'm ready to press. Talk about this match. You can even trademark. Yes. That's right. No, it is. It should be fucking trademark. Trademark. And for 3 people watching, thank you. Hit that like. Let us grow more. Go on, D-Walk. He's looking at the.
He's froze. Let me clear my throat real fast.
Go on. Okay. While you're clearing your throat, Cardala, your thoughts on the match?
It was
triple threat.
A good match.
Okay.
No. Jada, a lot of showboating. Kehlani, a lot of rage. Carmen,
not a lot of shit.
She was just there for the vibes.
She was there for the vibes.
But no, it was a well thought out match. It made sense. Like Black Couch Booking said, Jada and Kehlani were too preoccupied with each other to win the match. So, yeah. And Carmen and Adonis capitalized on that. But overall, I give the match a B.
Okay. Yeah. There was a
lot of just like ass kicking in the show last night in general.
There was unique moves, but we'll talk about that a little later. But we'll let Mr. D-Walk, Drunk Walk, Creep Walk talk about that walk. All right, go for it.
All right, now let me say this match was dope. I liked it. It gave me like flash and everything, it gave me like, oh damn, look, wardrobe malfunction and all that shit. What else? Damn, it was just a good match, and
who has a gun to your head? Why are you acting all freaking nice? This is not you.
They showed everything with titties. They needed titties. That's all they needed. They got crop shots. All they needed was titties.
What the hell is even that?
That's all they needed was titties.
Hold up, D-Walk. He won't go on, Cardala.
I wanted to say something because I'm assuming it's going to come up at some point. The whole wardrobe malfunction thing, and I guess I can address it most respectfully as a woman that, like, whoever, we want Jada Parker to have the best wardrobe. And
that's it.
I don't know. What am I trying to say? We don't want to see wardrobe malfunctions. Like, we don't want to see parts that we're not meant to see.
First off,
so whoever is picking out her clothes, they look cool, but switch it up a little bit so that we don't have wardrobe malfunctions.
First off, okay, go on, D-Walk. I'll say my thoughts after everybody.
Well, I gave this match boost up just because that wardrobe malfunction. You know what I mean? Because then, it would have been, it would have been average.
I hope your friends are looking at this. This is you. This is life.
But like I said, the match was good. I like the match.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, it was a good match. But the thing I was going to say was, bravo WWE, bravo for the wardrobe malfunction showing the meat curtains. I mean, we need to get back to nip slips and stuff because
Yeah, I have a lot of questions. Number one, how dare you?
making some ratings. You know, sometimes you got to spread a little bit to make a little rating.
Hey, that was great. Hey.
Hold on, I gotta press it again. Jesus Christ, you guys are fucking rude.
What the hell is even that?
Hey, that was great. Hey, roast beef. We seen.
And here we go.
Hey, now listen here, D-Walk. Listen, Jada Parker said she's like Arby's. She got the meats.
Oh, fuck.
Shit jerk! You're just a shit jerk, dick fucker!
Thank you. Now, I'm going to say my thoughts on this match. First off, Kaylani did a unique Russian leg sweep. Never seen that before, where she took one of the left leg of the person and kind of went backwards while holding her head. I've never seen that before. Even Corey Graves said it, like, I've never seen that move before, so that's pretty cool. Jada Parker lost because of her own hubris. And I said those exact words to Cardala, because if you keep doing the fucking booty fucking corner bump, and then like, the first time you did it, you saw that Jada Parker's stomach was hurting. She's like, shit. Then she does it again, and it hurts even more. Now, Joe, I can understand completely if it was a one-on-one match, and then and Ashanti threw Petrovic in, but again, in a triple threat match, and by Ellsworth's rules. We have to remember those rules. It's okay for another gender to grab a girl and throw her ass inside the ring. And he didn't throw her into the pin. He threw her in. She saw Kaylani, did the flip, and did the pin. Because Jada was like, of course. Like, that's what
this will make this dude look like a sucker.
Yeah, okay.
No. To me, this will make the dude look like a sucker because he can't do that to a man. He can't even win a match against a man. She should be like, until you win a match, don't talk to me or nothing, because this dude ain't gonna never win a match.
No, okay. What pisses me off about Ashanti is the aftermath. Your girl's in there.
Let's talk about the aftermath, Joe. What happened afterwards?
Your girl's in there getting her ass beat by a bunch of people. And you're just standing there, literally 2 feet away, doing nothing.
Yep.
You look like the biggest punk ass bitch that I have ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Now,
he should have just jumped on top of her and covered her up. Something.
That's what I told Cardala that too. Like, he should have jumped on top of her. But I think in some way the script was kind of weird because they brought the chair, right? And then they hit Ashanti with the chair.
No, the motherfucker stood right there the whole time in the corner.
I know. But what should have happened was that Ashanti should have jumped on top of her, and then they should have got the chair, and then repeatedly hit him with the chair. Yeah. The reason that they're doing this, give me a second. I got a car coming in right now. The reason that they're doing this is that they're giving credibility to Petrovic. They know Carmen, 100% brand new, cannot beat Stephanie on a bad day.
Hell no.
However,
bad day. Can beat her on a bad day.
I know, but Petrovic fighting Stephanie while Stephanie's gonna have to fight Fatal Influence because they're gonna pop out next week and interfere in the match. They're gonna do that shit anyway. Petrovic wins by disqualification because Ashanti is, which I think there's gonna be like a little clip backstage where Petrovic sells Adonis, and if you motherfuckers put this and take this and put this on NXT on Tuesday word for word, I'm gonna fucking come after you with a lawyer. And I quote,
ain't the first time.
I know, baby, Ashanti Adonis, baby. If thank you for trying to save me, but you didn't really do the best of your abilities. I love you for that. Just stay out of the match. I don't want you getting hurt, baby. It was just gonna be me and her. And throughout the match, the three come out. Fatal Influence comes out to interfere, right? Ashanti comes out to help her woman, and then something happens, some schmoz happens, which end result Petrovic doesn't win the belt, but wins by disqualification. They're pushing a Petrovic for Swerve now. I don't know why they're doing that now. And by the way, I love the entrance when Ashanti comes out. She tries to hug her woman, but when she starts swinging the sword, he backs up about 5 feet. He's like, all right, you do your thing. Swing that sword around. All right, I'm going to come and hug you a little bit. All right, I'm going to back up again.
Right. But they should write this the way they should write Ashanti at Donna's off. He squirt the wrong motherfucker with baby oil, and my man get the beating on his ass and write him off.
And this button.
This is the worst.
Match, the writing, the script. By the way, Black Couch Booking, you're right. Everyone gets out of this clean. Do you think, Joe, before we go to the next topic, do you think there's going to be a match in the next pay-per-view, which I think is like in a couple weeks actually?
March 1st.
March 3rd?
March 1st. Roadblock at Madison Square Garden.
Isn't that Elimination Chamber on the same day?
I don't know. They said March 1st is going to be Roadblock from Madison Square Garden.
Okay.
And then there's another pay-per-view coming up right after that.
That's that's not good though. Because
Stand and Deliver is the week of WrestleMania.
Bro, it's the same fucking day. Elimination Chamber. Same day as Roadblock.
Yeah, Roadblock's going to be first.
That makes no fucking sense.
They've done it before.
Yeah, they've done it before.
I know, but you don't do it on the same fucking day.
Yeah, they do it. They do it at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. They run a 3-hour pay-per-view that gives you a time in between to go pee, get food or whatever, and make it back for the main show by 6.
Yeah, but damn, man, I don't want to be up the whole afternoon watching wrestling. I love wrestling, but not that fucking much. Holy shit.
Hey, it's better than watching movies that you watch. Hey, this is all day right here. I'm gonna have my liquor, I'm gonna have my drink, and I'm gonna have my food.
But
yeah,
go on, Joe.
Well, I don't know how many matches we're gonna have for Elimination Chamber. No, Elimination Chamber. I think we're gonna have like 5,
6. Yeah, probably 6. We got the men, the women's, men's, woman, probably. Oh yeah,
Sammy and Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens. Probably a tag team match. And probably Intercontinental title because that woman ain't doing shit. Lyra ain't doing shit. She ain't defending shit. She just do something.
I doubt we're gonna have
the fucking bill.
I doubt we're gonna have any. I don't know if we're gonna have more than the 3. I think we're only gonna have 3 because the Elimination Chamber matches are gonna be an hour to an hour and a half apiece.
I hope so.
But also depends on the time they start.
Who has the U.S. belt?
Lyra Valkyria.
No, the women U.S.
Yeah,
the men's
U.S. No, the women's U.S.
Lyra Valkyria.
Yeah.
No,
she got the IC. Yeah. Hold on. No,
Lyra
she got the IC.
Lyra has the IC.
Chelsea Green got the U.S.
She has the main belt.
Chelsea Green has the one on Raw. That's the IC.
Okay, so who has the U.S.? It's not Chelsea.
No, the U.S. is Lyra Valkyria.
No, Lyra Valkyria got the IC.
She got the IC, bro.
There's no way.
US.
Why the fuck would you put the IC, women's IC, with the men's US title on the same show?
I don't fucking know because Braun Breaker's gonna go after AJ, but they shouldn't give it to an Elimination Chamber. That's too early. That's for the next pay-per-view. Like
no, it's gonna be that's WrestleMania.
Yeah, so like for now, we're not getting anything except for a tag, possibly a women's IC belt. Possibly a men's not
Dakota Kai won the number 1 contendership, so it's going to be her versus Lyra Valkyria in a rematch for the championship.
Okay, I can see that for Elimination Chamber. That's fine. I can do that.
It's going to be on It's going to be on SmackDown before Elimination Chamber.
Fuck that shit, dude. God damn it. All right. Okay. Post match, Jordan and Parker brawl on the floor. We see Grace walking backstage, but we cut back to the ring. Where Fatal Influence are beating Petrovic down. Henley connects with a T-bone suplex. We go with a break. Back from a commercial. We talk about what they did to Shanti. Stephanie comes out, gets her ass kicked. Julia comes out, get her ass kicked. Jordan comes out, saves it, says that they're gonna have a 3-woman tag match later on to the night. So that's pretty fine. Stacks is getting ready backstage with Rizzo and Luca. They're talking about like Tony's not around, but like this is like he told me to step up, so I'm gonna step up. So let's go. Next match, 2507. Meta Girls versus Sol Ruca and Zarya. Now, hold up now. Cardala, talk about this match. Because you actually had really good thoughts about this. This is Lash and Jakara versus Sol and Zarya. You had, and she predicted shit before it happened. So I love that.
Oh, okay. From what I remember, my notes on this match were that I like Jakara. She's really good with this selling the moves, and she's really fast in the ring. Lash has been working on her shit. I respect that.
Yes.
And what he's talking about is I wanted to see a standoff between Lash and Zarya, and they showed it. They like teased it for a moment and then distracted you with a bunch of other shit, and then came back to it later. So, yeah, but overall the match was solid, and Sol Ruca came in with the win. Everybody got their asses beat a little bit, so I give it. It was a good match.
Good match.
It was predictable. Like you could see that Lash and Jakara were the heels in the situation, but then somehow Sol and Zarya kept getting away with like being in the ring at the same time, but like Lash couldn't. Whatever.
Okay, now
rules.
Hold up, Joe. You all have to explain this to the people that are listening. No, I have to say this. Like she got mad because Lash and Jakara kept on jumping in for the 5 count, and I tried to explain to Cardala, which she understood. I did explain that when you tag, you have 5 seconds before you go back in, so you can do a move, do your thing, and out. Lash and Jakara were not abiding by that rule, and Sol and Zarya were. This match, I give this an A because Zarya speared Jakara not the same way that Braun did the speed, but somewhat close. And the tease that we might see Zarya versus Lash in the future, yes, please. Yes, please. I want to see big woman versus big woman. You know, just beat the crap out of each other. Because Zarya has the weight that can pick up Lash, and Lash has the weight that can withstand Zarya's attacks. So you're gonna have a nice little like a movable force meets an unstoppable object. So I do like that. Yes.
They giving me Kane human vibes with Zarya, bro.
Yeah.
When Kane starts doing talk.
No, but I like this new Zarya for the fact that I give her an A for this reason. Like she kind of like as a singles wrestler, she's okay. They're using Sol Ruca as like a umbrella for now. And I did like I didn't see it because I was watching this on Peacock, and Peacock weirdly enough would like cut half the screen, so you only saw a corner of it. They would show the montage where they went to the beach and then went to the skate park, and then Zarya like knocked over her ice cream and then gave her hers. Like this could turn out to be a great tag team that turns evil, or a great tag team that Zarya betrays Sol Ruca, and then we get a match and Stand and Deliver.
All right, but this is the match. I would rather see Zakara and Last Legend win by count out. I'd rather see win by fucking no DQ. They need to push Zarya and Last Legend, bro.
They have for the last few months. How many times they come to NXT and win? No, but they come to NXT and they have been winning in NXT almost all the fucking time. Almost all. They ain't got no
built to show it. They don't have a built to show it.
But every time they go to the main roster, they lose. Like that's the stable. Like right now, you got Sol Ruca and Zarya. People see that Sol Ruca and Zarya are a good tag team. I like them together. It's like Rhino. It's like Rhino and RVD. Maybe a little bit of Orton because she does the the RKO. But other than that, I like them. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm sorry with Last Legend Jakara. Jakara has no ceiling. Go on.
If they not gonna win the main titles off Raw SmackDown, they need to bring back the NXT tag title because Jakara and Last Legend deserve to be tag champions.
I agree. They should bring back a tag title.
Yeah, NXT women's tag title should be brought back.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's just a matter of time.
And if they do it, fucking week 29-42, hey man, you gotta start paying us.
All Honestly, it's true.
Official podcast. No,
yeah, no, official get my fucking money podcast and spread that shit to us because we deserve it. But the fact that this match for me was really good. Joe, what are your thoughts on the match?
Match was good. Like I told y'all last week, Zarya and Sol Ruka were going to win.
Yeah,
remember?
Yeah, we did.
Even though you were like, yeah, but they don't. Jakara and they never lose. I was like on NXT. I was like, well, they're going to lose next week because they're not going to have Sol Ruka and Zarya lose.
Yeah,
they're building them up for something. I don't know what it is yet, but it could be a World Tag Team title shot at WrestleMania.
So early? Really?
It could be. Who else are they going to have to face?
I mean, that would be funny. That two white girls take the belts from two black girls, and at WrestleMania.
It won't be Black History Month. Then we'll be all right.
No, hey, whoa! It's almost
Yo, fucking
what kind of shit is that?
Here we got the drinker, the lover, and the motherfucker, Mr. Kane, the Destroyer. Welcome.
Oh,
what's
my
up with
God.
It,
what's up with it?
What's going on? Man, I had to stop by, man. I've been real busy, man. I had to stop by, show some love, baby.
Hey, man, ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
Tonight.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, we got an all-star lineup. Hey, though, we got the motherfucking Justice Leader, fucking Super Friends in this bit.
Exactly. Since you're here, Mr. Kane the Destroyer, you could get caught up in what we're talking about now. We'll go backwards. We were talking about right now Meta Girls versus Sol Ruka and Zarya. Did you watch the match?
I was not able to catch most of NXT, man, but I caught certain parts though, man. And I don't think y'all made it to them parts yet. Joe, what's up, Joe?
Okay. What up?
Man, you better say something, motherfucker.
Hey. How about Moose versus Obafemi?
Now that's what I caught.
Okay,
that's what
that part. We were at
that's how the show started.
Hey, why they wait? That man, they could have waited till March to do this. This black on black crime ain't cool. Black History.
No, I mean
not like February.
No, but it makes sense to do it now.
Hey, do I got to say my whole Dr. King speech? I do it.
Hey.
No.
hey! At least you're not a Native American still walking around with a damn whip, a strap around his neck, ready to whip people.
Hey man, they gave me Roots vibes. They gave me Roots vibes, bro. Why you have to bring that back up?
But the reason, like I'm glad that Moose came out because I was gonna say this, and I talked about this with D-Walk before Joe came on. Like it's like would you rather have Moose or Joe Hendry against Obafemi?
Moose, of course.
Moose.
Yeah.
That was the first guy I talked about with the crossover was Obafemi versus Moose.
Yeah.
Man, hey, I said the same thing to somebody else too, bro.
Yep.
It's gonna eventually happen.
Mm-hmm.
And now look at where we at.
Hey, that's gonna be a goddamn motherfucking heavy hitting ass match. I'm telling you.
Now
that match could be a 5-star match if they do it right.
Yeah, they do it right. And bro,
WWE keeps stealing our fucking shit. 33-35 about Joe Hendry versus John Cena at WrestleMania. Now, if that shit gets signed, WWE, I'd like a royalty check. Okay, I need a little extra cash, and y'all have it. So help us out.
Yes, please stop taking our fucking time and our money and like ideas. But Joe, rating of this match of Meta Girls versus Jakara Jackson. Well, Meta Girls versus like Zarya and Sol.
Well, I'm going to give it a B+ because there was some botches and stuff that I did see.
Yeah, there was.
It's just due to some inexperience and a step too fast. I mean, it's stuff that happens, but they just need to work on their timing a little bit. All of them, as a group, collectively.
I get that.
Hey, but look, they did though. Yeah. If they take our idea again, at least send me some naked pictures of the NXT women, man. Come on.
I have to press this because it is
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
Yep.
It's like a female here. He's like, I don't give a fuck.
Hey, I second that.
And you get a button too. That's how it is.
What the hell is even that?
Boy, hey, I ain't gonna lie.
Now,
NXT roster is loaded.
Man,
no, it is. It is.
Loaded.
I'll give you that.
It's a 2020.
Hey,
yeah.
we got yams, beef and cheddars, and all that in there.
And here we go. All right. Just literally the lack of cheeks. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes. Now, I love you. Great. All right. Wesley. I know this is how it is. Wesley is interviewed backstage with Tyson DuPont and Tyreek Igwe in tow. He says NXT is completely unpredictable and that falls perfectly into their hands. Ricky Starks passes by, and then they rush to Ricky Starks. So he's like, "What the fuck, man?" He says he knows he's had a lot of questions. He's gonna answer them in a few minutes. We got a hype reel for WWE LFG, which you can watch on AEW, A&E. Ladies and gentlemen, soon me and Cardala and probably a couple other people are going to watch Evolve on Tubi and review that too, just to have some fun with that. Back for commercial. Ava is in the middle of the ring. They bring out Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks doesn't have, sorry, not Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks comes out with the NXT theme music, which kind of sounded pretty fucking cool. He says he hasn't been here too long, but NXT is. By the way, after we have this interview, after we talk about the proceedings, we're gonna talk about that, and Joe probably knows about this. We're gonna talk about Ricky Starks shitting on AEW after the fact.
Oh,
for whatever fucking reason he had to say that shit. That pisses me the fuck off. But let's go back to the beginning before we get to the end. He says he hasn't been here in too long, but NXT is amazing. But before he gets started, he wants to talk to us for a second because he does things he wants to get off his chest. People talk about getting to NXT like it's a dream, but it's reality. Standing here is reality. Main eventing every NXT PLE because he knows he has to say PLE. It is reality. Winning the NXT championship is reality, not North American, not tag team, just NXT. And the absolute truth is that he's the man in NXT. He opens up the contract. Ethan Page comes out. He says he's impressed. He shocked the world by appearing in NXT, and now he's standing in the middle of the ring about to sign his NXT contract. Guaranteed NXT title match, by the way. They talked about that. He brings up the fact he calls him Absolute Lee because they can't call him Absolute. They can't call him Absolute. Yeah, you did hear that. They can't call him Absolute Ricky Starks. He talks about a couple of things. Ricky Starks says, "Look, you're good for you. You beat Ethan Page. Ethan Page, so you beat Javon, but Javon's gonna come after you. I can talk the talk and walk the walk." Javon comes out, beats the crap out of Ethan. They go around. They go outside. I did like that. Ava's like, "This is normal. Don't worry about this. Let's just keep going because NXT there's chaos all the fucking time, so that's normal." I do like that. Wesley came out. And he did his thing. But by the way, me and Cardella were watching the European version of NXT yesterday, and they still have the when you're like waiting for the commercial, they show you we'll be right back, and they show you like all the highlights of wrestlers, and they showed Wesley with the dreads. So even in European version, they haven't cut the dreads off. Wesley comes out, talks this shit, says that look, I know you're new, but you know I want the first match with you. So Ricky Starks was about to sign the contract. Wesley was gonna hit. Ricky Starks hit his face, which now Wesley is mastering the whole like getting slapped in the face meme. He's like, ugh, and he got out. Ricky Starks signs the contract, and Ricky Starks is no more. We are now in Ricky Saints.
I hate that name.
And I was about to go to you, Kane the Destroyer, talk about it.
Man. Okay, I'm trying to figure out why they call him Ricky Saints because he's from New Orleans or something.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. I know he's from New Orleans, but Ricky Saints, it don't got that.
No, it don't.
It don't got that. It don't. Now
it's like a hot dog. It's missing mustard.
If missing mustard, you put ketchup on it. It just don't feel right.
No.
That really just I'm like, Ricky Saints, out of all the names you could have choose or they chose for you, You use that name? Okay. Now, as far as him and Wesley, y'all saw how fast that hand went. And man, he hit, bro, too fast, bro. It was way too fast. It was funny as shit, and I enjoyed that shit. But I think Ricky Saints. I think he's gonna be a great addition, man, because he got some people that he can actually wrestle with over there in NXT, and I'm looking forward to it because
now
I mean, when he was in AEW, I mean he had some good stats and stuff, but it's just that name just kind of rubs me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It just for some reason rubs me wrong. That was better off just calling him his last name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, hell, everybody else get their name cut off and have their last name and stuff like that. They would better calling his last name, bro. It's just something about Ricky Stank. It just don't fare so well.
It don't. Okay, like I said, bro, I hope this ain't a situation where it's Zoe Starks and Zoe Starks' last name, the name he used, that he had to pick something else because, like I said, release her ass, bro. Give Ricky Starks his name, but it probably some other different way.
No, but what happened was Ricky Starks didn't want WWE to own any parts of his name. That's why he didn't. That's why he's not Ricky Starks.
Okay, that's smart. That's smart.
That is smart. I mean, I can understand that, but it just ain't got that hit though.
It don't.
Got that.
Okay, so let me ask you this: even though you had like, okay, let's say he got his name copyrighted.
Okay.
So, like, if his name copyrighted, that means I can use it no matter what, and you can't get nothing off of it from me.
Exactly.
Let me say that. What if his name is copyrighted, but then he chose this? I mean, that'd be dumb.
Yeah, it will be. It will be. Because now they can't. Yeah. Back to you, Invisible Man. Hold on, wait a minute. It's someone I haven't spoke to. Invisible Woman. Where you at, girl?
Hi, I said hello.
Where you at, girl? I see you.
Getting drunk. That's what I'm doing.
That's what I'm doing. We have more elaborate. We have more elaborate thing on Ricky Starks. But what are your thoughts on Ricky Starks entering? Now Ricky Saints.
Hashtag New Orleans.
What?
Wait, me?
Yeah, you.
I just said hashtag New Orleans.
Yeah.
No, they said Nolans. They said it all in one word. Nolans.
Yeah, New Orleans.
I like the name. I guess it makes more sense now. He's kind of just, I guess, the neutral observer to all the chaos going on in NXT.
Yeah.
Which I've been saying he's been popping up everywhere. Like every fucking show, he's there. So.
I got you, Joe.
All right.
Now. Sorry. Bye.
What I was trying to say was Ricky Starks chose not to use his name. It was a choice by him. He had the option to use his name, but he did not want to. He didn't want to give WWE any control or rights over his name.
Word.
Yes.
But
I have it right here. Joe. The exact words. Exactly.
How many years did he sign for?
Probably multi-year, like between 3 and 5.
I mean, okay, so he might as well would have did it though. It would have been different if he did it for 1-2 years. He's 5 years.
But he doesn't want WWE having any rights over his name.
But what if he got it copyrighted though? That's all I'm saying. What if he owned it? What if?
But
it doesn't
they
matter.
wanted to own a piece of it. And because they wanted to own any part of it, he didn't want any part of it. So he's going to not use his name. So in 5 years, if he wants to leave and go back to AEW or to TNA or somewhere in the Indies, he can go back and do Ricky Starks all over again.
Well, he should have used the absolutely, and that's it. He should have went by the absolutely. That was it.
Now, to elaborate more on Joe's talking about, he actually said about this, and I quote, this happened on Pro Wrestling and MMA News. Ricky Saints, formerly known as Ricky Starks, addresses his new NXT name as departure. He acknowledged fans' resistance to the name change, saying, and I quote, "It's as close as you're going to get the Starks. I like the name. I know a lot of people are going to be It's going to take time for them to get used to it. I respect that they can care so deeply about me that they rebel against the name change, but at the same time, I'm a product of New Orleans first and foremost, and I want to pay respect to that as well. I think this is the best of both worlds, and that means a lot to me. Obviously, I think it's cool to have a piece of home with me, and the person doesn't change. I'm still that guy, so it is what it is. At the same thing, Ricky Starks comments on his AEW departure. I will say this: there are some people who stuck their nose in my creative business that shouldn't have happened. Veterans, that's it. I'll leave it at that. And if they got a problem with me, they got my number. Text me about it. His ass ain't going to AEW. Anyway.
No, AEW screwed him over.
Hold up, Joe. Before we get to the screw him over, he fought Punk and won. He had an FTW belt. He made that shit from chicken shit into chicken gold. And they gave him numerous times to talk on the mic and express himself.
They had him beat Punk too.
Yeah, he beat Punk. He beat Punk.
And he was tag team champions with Big Bill.
Yeah. And they didn't screw him over. They just AEW has bad booking.
It was the fact that they didn't want him on TV because they knew that he was going to leave at the end of it. And this is what Tony Khan's been doing to all of his talent. And I love AEW. You know I love AEW, but at the same time, I feel like Tony Khan. These guys get to their end of the last year of their contract, and then Tony Khan wants to kick them all off TV because he don't want to have them on television because he knows they're going to leave.
Yeah, like Malachi. Like I wonder if Malachi Black is actually going back to WWE. He shouldn't. He should go to New Japan. He'll have some fun over there.
But then Ricky starts to have some heat or comments and stuff. The reason he got dragged down.
No, that was just rumors. That was rumors.
No, there was nobody knows what the hell the problem was. They just know that he was being kept off TV. Same with Penta and Phoenix. Same with Miro. Same with everybody else.
So do y'all think Miro gonna come back to WWE?
You're welcome.
I wouldn't be surprised if Miro came back to WWE, and I know that Malachi Black is supposed to be already re-signed with WWE.
Damn, that was fast.
And Rusev.
Miro alone.
Malachi Black. Yeah. Malachi. They're supposed to be setting up a U.S. title match.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be at this pay-per-view or at WrestleMania, but they were going to do a mystery opponent for Shinsuke, and it was supposed to be Malachi Black.
That would call that shit back to NXT.
Hey, he deserved Malachi Black. Aleister Black deserved to have U.S. title if that happened.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna say this now, and we're gonna clip all these shorts after we rewatch this when I'm not drunk. But Miro, go to NXT. Go to NXT.
Yeah.
Have some fun. You don't need to be in the main roster right now. Your wife is not in the main roster with you. She's not even in the same company. Have some fun and do some.
He's not married no more.
On top of that, I know.
Yeah, he's not married no more.
I know, but you know what I mean. Just go to NXT, then go to TNA. Look, Chad Gable supposedly is in AAA right now, having some fun. Go to AAA. I mean, supposedly, I don't know if he is, but that's what they're doing to Chad Gable. He's secretly going to AAA and having some fun there. Why can't you?
Trying to learn the luchadors.
Yeah, which is fun because Ivy Nile and American Made suck.
Hey, the Creed brothers are better when they was in NXT.
Whole lot better.
They're not in NXT, bro, guys. Let's just be real. They
No, I said it was better when they was back in NXT.
I'm prettier when I'm in high school. They ain't in high school no more. They're in the big leagues, and they're getting their ass kicked in college. This is Saved by the Bell college years all over again. Yep. Now, moving moving on. Let's talk about the No Quarter Crash crew. Fraxion's
No Quarter
backstage,
Crash crew,
and they're talking about being the what? No, hold up now. Fraxion's backstage,
No quarter.
and they're talking about tag teams. New Quarter Crash crew comes out, and Fraxion tells them, "Look, just because you won one match doesn't mean." And they said, "Look, we're not going after you. We're going after another people." And they call out the Hardys. And then after that, the Hardys come out and they address the NXT universe, and they said next week it's the Hardys versus New Quarter Catch Crew, which I didn't think the Hardys would ever be on NXT.
I thought it was Fraxion that did that.
I told you they would be.
Yeah, I thought it was Fraxion though.
No.
Go on, Joe.
The Hardys came on with a video package saying No Quarter Catch Crew, you called us out, blah blah blah. We'll see y'all next week. And then, like I told you, Hardys would be on NXT.
I didn't think they would be. I didn't think that like Jeff Hardy is a very volatile person, and you don't want to it's a randomness. But if he's gotten better, and he's got his act together, then this, and we talked about this 4-man group can jump in.
Man's been sober for like 3 years now. He's been sober for like 3-4 years almost.
Wrong one.
And so what if we see? What if we see now? I'm saying in that 51-19. What if we see No Quarter Catch Crew be the Hardys for the belt, and that really start the invasion?
That won't happen.
I'm just saying. What if
the no quarter loser crew ain't winning no championships?
Hey man, why you man? Come on, man. Have some positivity in NXT, man. Have some positivity.
Yeah,
the power of positivity,
Joe.
Man.
Yeah, Joe. Don't you dare be sour.
Be sour.
What are you gonna? Don't you dare be sour. Break your neck for the big E.
Oh man, come on. It wasn't even his fault. It was your man's fault. Your man's did it.
Huh?
It was your man's that did it though.
And he did during Black History Month too, didn't he?
Oh, I missed that shit.
Oh man, come on, Joe.
This is the worst.
Probably had her.
I'm calling
like I told y'all.
I'm calling the NAACP on your ass.
Like I told you, you tell Al Sharpton to kiss my ass.
Catch me outside. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that?
I beat Al Sharpton's old ass from a wheelchair.
No, the big Al Sharpton though. I'm gonna get the big Al Sharpton.
Now, before we go off the rails here, go on, Joe.
All I was going to say was that No Quarter Catch Crew is not that great of a faction.
Yeah,
they have failed on many occasions to capture the audience. Tavion Heist needs to get the fuck away from them because he's talented and needs to be the fuck away from them and be on his own.
Especially from Lispy Orton, because Lispy Orton is pissing me off.
Charlie Dempsey needs to go on his own because he's too talented to be with these fucking bums too, and needs to work on just being by himself.
Hey, but honestly, it would have been dope if Fraxion would have called out the Hardys. That'd have been dope.
They already did. They wrestled the Hardys on TNA like a couple weeks ago, I believe.
Damn, they rushed that shit.
They didn't wrestle yet?
Nope.
Oh, they're supposed to. Okay, there we go. They're gonna.
The Hardy said one day. No, the Hardy said one day we will do that, but like one day, but like not yet. So that might be stand and deliver. That actually might be. That might actually be stand and deliver.
That'd be dope.
They should make it a TLC match.
Yeah.
So, here's the thing, though. That's what I'm saying. Really, because it's gonna be fucking old ass Matt, old ass Jeff.
But they still perform though, Alex.
They still perform.
Jeff can perform. Hardy has fucking Pinocchio legs. That's just all wood and joints. There's nothing left there, man. You know that.
You talking about Matt?
Yes.
His leg's still bending in the L shape for the leg drop.
Yeah,
that's it. That's it. Everything else is. just fucking walking like a fucking.
Hey, hold on, baby. All he needs a little bit WD-40, man, to make that shit work.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he's been wrestling for like 30 fucking plus years.
I'm just saying, a little WD-40 won't hurt nothing,
all
man.
weird, man.
Yeah.
What is it? He just walks all weird. It just bothers the shit out of me. But
because he needs some perks. That's why.
Yeah.
And you can't do that anymore. You can't because now you're like, oh, Kurt Angle's like, you can't talk about Kurt Angle anymore. You got to talk about it's Kurt Angle because I'm Kurt Angle. Like, fuck off. Jesus
I said Matt Hardy needs some perks. I didn't say nothing about Kurt Angle.
I never. You can't say perk Angle without him saying, hey, you can't talk about perks because that brings up.
Well, it hurts his feelings. It hurts his feelings because he feels like everybody labels him a drug addict, and he's not a drug addict no more. He's over that.
It hurts my feelings too when my girlfriend passes out when I sleep, but it doesn't matter in life. Okay, that's how life works.
Did you ever hear how he got off of the perks?
Yes, he found Jesus.
He was on a 15 perk. He was taking 15 to 20 perks at a time.
Yeah, that's a lot.
At a time.
Yeah.
And can you imagine being
like
on the perks?
Yeah.
And then he said. Then he got down to, when he went to TNA, he got down to these 2 pills a day, but they were morphine.
Yeah.
This is fucked up right there. There you go.
Hey.
But it took all the perks away and got him down to 2 morphine pills a day. And then after that, that's when he started drinking more and he started fucking up. And that's when his wife was going to leave him and take the kids. And that's when he got straight.
And then he had sex with a black woman and had that one guy who came out on TV a couple of years ago, and that was his black son. Yeah, we all know the story.
Jungle fever, man.
Imagine when you taking perks like Skittles. That's crazy.
Man, he chewing them motherfuckers up, man.
Skittles? That motherfucker was eating perks like they were like a box of nerds.
Yep.
I like Skittles more than nerds, so that's why I said Skittles.
I know.
Skittles too damn big.
I know. But either way, back from the Skittles. Sean Spears and his pals make the entrance and we go to break. Back from commercial, Ricky Saints is walking when he runs into a room with the tag team division all wiped out, I think by the Mysterious Four. And he says this place is wild and walks off. Yeah.
Why? Can I ask a question? What's going on with Wes Lee? He changed his look again. Now he looked like Carlton this week.
His hair is going back. Shout out to Afi Kingdom. Love you guys.
He looked like Carlton, man. I thought he was going to break out and do the Carlton right there in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, yeah. Like the graphics can't keep up with his new hairstyles. So I get that. It's just it's a weird time to be Wesley right now. He doesn't know where to go.
He's going through all these 80s and 90s like sitcom stars like Gary Coleman and Webster and then then Emmanuel Lewis. He's going through all these actors.
What you talking about, Joe?
Hold up now. Right hand cam, since he was really really articulate and really just intuitive last time. What's your thoughts on New Quarter Cratch Crew going against the Hardys? Do you think they're gonna win? Do you think they're not gonna win? Your thoughts on that? But we continue on. Back for after that.
Oh,
Channing Stacks Lorenzo.
He's shooting fire right now.
That's okay. Now we get thank you, right hand cam. I think. And I was going to talk about this. Ricky Starks is the 5th member of the 4-man faction. People that he sees that you're underlooked, you're underutilized, you can be great, you can be absolute if you hang out with me. He's basically becoming Taz in NXT. If you think about it that way.
Oh, I
don't like that.
Shields.
I feel like they're stealing the Aces and Eights thing from TNA.
Oh, damn. Shots fired.
Masks and vests and all. Like I feel like that they're taking Aces and Eights.
Hey, y'all heard my co-host at 59-23. Yeah, y'all heard it.
And I'm going to tell you what. Wouldn't surprise me if Booker T might be part of the group.
Yeah, man.
Just for funsies.
Hey, he had been disappearing since that when they start popping up.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. But we continue on. Chatting Stacks Lorenzo versus Sean Spears. Oh my freaking god! This match. By the way, there was security. Hold up. There was security backstage, and they were like, there was security in the ring, outside the ring, just protecting from the 4-man group. I'll say this: Stacks did a simple match. It was okay. Sean Spears did a simple match. It was okay. DVD for the win. C for me. D-Walk.
Yeah.
That was like a plane crash to me.
Yeah.
The match was like,
we said the same thing. Right hand cam. Go on, Joe.
This match was just like a filler. Felt like a filler match to me, and felt like they're just doing this to spare time and keep the family and Sean Spears' group relevant against each other in order to give enough time for the Don to come back.
Mm-hmm. Why we don't know, because now we have Ricky Starks. Now we have Ricky Starks, and Ricky Starks says he's going after the NXT belt. Him going after Oba is the dumbest thing ever, because it's like him going after Powerhouse Hobbs. You're not gonna win.
Fuck that. That's like him going after Brock Lesnar.
Ricky Starks. Even I like the comment he made in the back when everybody's getting fucked up in the back, and he's just like, he's like, damn, it's wild back here. When he's like, because he's like, there's like chaos everywhere.
Yeah, AEW don't do that shit. NXT is like every fucking and then in the signing, I said this, Joe. Like once Javon was fighting Ethan backstage and kind of like fighting him backstage, it was like, yeah, this is normal. Don't worry about that. This is literally happens every single week. Don't worry. Let's just keep moving. It was used to this shit. They're like, this is just. But Mr. Right Hand Cam, since you came in early, what's your thoughts on the triple threat match of Kaylani, Jada Parker, and Petrovic? On top of the fact that the Adonis Petrovic equation, which we trademarked, motherfuckers, is working.
He said NXT was 10 out of 10.
It was a good show. It was except for the chanting match, because again, it's part of the storyline. You're continuing it. Like Izzy Dane comes out all platinum hair, what the fuck ever, whatever. That I didn't care. What I do want to care about, and Invisible Woman, your thoughts on the Stacks and the Sean Spears match?
It wasn't that memorable. I guess I wanted to pay attention because I rarely see Sean Spears fight, but I don't know. I guess I just give it a C. I can't really remember much.
I get that. Joe, your rating?
Which match were you doing? The Channing Stacks and the other guy?
Yep.
I'm just gonna give it a C because it was a mid match, and I don't feel like it needed to be more than that.
Yeah,
that's what you call a bathroom break match.
Yeah, it was a bathroom break match, but I will give Sean Spears credit. He did the Oshigoroshi. He did the fucking Oshigoroshi on Channing, and then did his DVD, his C4, and like Adam Cole does that shit over there in the other place, and I screamed it, and Cardell's looking at me all weird. I'm like, Oshigoroshi! Like, I love that shit. But Channing, sorry, man. But and by the way, let's see, Rio. Yeah, you got to come out. I thought it was all right. Yeah,
they need to put him back to training and let him get some singles wins under his belt, because he's a good performer, but he hasn't had a lot of time to be by himself. And then the times he does have to be by himself, they're using him to job out, which I don't agree with.
Always, his loss streak has been gone like 5 in a row. He never ends.
He's a former tag team champion. He shouldn't be like that.
Yeah, but the point is like this. Okay, this storyline is going to the fact that Sean Spears is going to take the belt off Dom. That's what we're going with this. Again, we already had the match before with the cage match, and the Don beat Sean Spears. if you do this whole long evil storyline and you don't win the belt again, Shawn Spears, you sold your soul for NXT for shit.
Yeah.
That just
hey,
for
right hand
shit.
Cam. Right hand Cam said something about Adonis needs something. Baby oil.
Oh my god! You know what? No, nope. You just showing off to your friends now. Nope,
They
not
ain't
doing
here.
that today.
Ain't nobody here. This is me.
Oh, everybody
No,
here?
he is right. He's right. He's right though. Adonis does need something, and baby oil would be funny.
All right, here we go.
As I take, as how Dave Chappelle said, as I take a sip of this energy drink, I hope.
I mean, should give Booker T a bottle too while he's up there during Stephanie
real, Booker T
matches.
might as well. Hey, Booker T might as well goddamn jump in the ring and in his motherfucking goddamn speedos and fucking dance and entertain himself in front of the women.
Now,
I mean, as Stephanie does it, he makes the noises.
Now he does every single time, and it's getting really like bad. Like even
it's getting
the last
worse.
time that no, it's getting worse. Like I told Cardala this. We were watching this on the big TV. No, this is it. We'll answer your question. In a second, Mr. Right Hand Cam about the Lions. But the fact that when Stephanie did the move again, and then Booker T's doing the sounds, Corey and Vic Joseph, they look dead-eyed at his ass. They look dead-eyed at fucking Booker while he's doing the sound. Like, and their faces are getting more and more disgusted. The more sounds he making, he's like, oh, yeah. And then like, oh, yeah. Are you okay, Booker? Do you need a cigarette or something?
Sounds like he's got the bottle of lotion and the tissues out.
Like, oh, yeah. But to go back to Right Hand Cam, what's your thoughts about Lions? Lions is a good wrestler, but it's stuck in fucking black.com storylines.
She's doing, dude. She needs to drop a couple pounds. And that's not saying I don't like the way she looks. I'm only saying that because she needs to do it to save her knees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because she's already blown out both knees. And she's only 20-something years old. She's like 25. And she's already blown out both of her fucking knees. That's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
So, like 15, 20 pounds, not even that much. Just something to help her knees out a little bit.
He thought the same thing. Honestly, I think that Lions had hit a ceiling due to her being injury prone. Right now, Mr. Right Hand Cam, what title do you think that she deserves to get? Because right now, I don't think anything. Right now, nothing. Not North American, not NXT, not tag. And how long do you think it's going to take her to get to any of those two belts? Because honestly, you take it to the main roster for what? To job around until what? You give her the US belt, the Intercontinental. She'll show her butt. She has an Instagram following. I get that.
It's pretty nice. Her Instagram is pretty nice. I wish she had OnlyFans,
but she's not in the same league as these other women that are performing.
No,
she's not a Roxanne Perez. She's not a Julia. She's not a Stephanie Vacour. She's not a Zaria. She's not a Sol Ruka. She doesn't have the it factor when it comes to wrestling and microphone work.
Hey, the only wrestler I've seen that blow the wrestlers I've seen that come back from an injury like that and fucking maintain was Triple H. And I don't see nobody else doing that.
Yeah,
Triple H got the most heart out of everybody.
Word.
Okay.
That's a different breed.
So,
yeah, hold up.
That's a different breed.
Yeah, Triple H is a different breed. Triple H, he fucking blew his quads out and still wrestled.
Yeah, guess what? That's called human growth hormone. Just like John Cena. We already know the fucking rumors that motherfucker just injecting himself with fucking.
Hey, we ain't talking about them.
I would say a lot more. Okay.
We're not talking about that. We just talking about the heart and effort and everything.
I know. We talk. Okay, but either way, Cardala.
Yes.
What do you think is Nikita Lyons' ceiling right now? She has two bad knees. They've both been repaired. She's done the time, but she's Joe's admission. She's a little overweight. She needs to bring her weight a little bit more down to support her needs.
Yeah,
she got two bad knees, but one fat ass.
Hey, Dingle.
Welcome back.
Dingle.
Welcome back. I know. Hold on. Yeah, I know.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
And then ding me.
I got one.
And then ding me because she belong on OnlyFans.
There you go.
Daddy,
There
chill.
we go. Okay. All right.
What the hell is even that?
With 2 bad knees, that might be her only option.
Now, if it's a woman, your thoughts on Nikita Lyons and her ceiling?
I think that she already, I don't know, it seems like she's already like getting herself in shape and she knows what she's doing, and you know, if she wants to continue wrestling, she can make the best choices for that. So
Yes.
Hey, come on, man. You got to ding my man too, bro. You got to ding right hand man. Come on, man. You got to ding him.
So you know what, Mr. Right Cam? Welcome to the PWF because you get a button too.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
Yeah, he'll be just fine. He'll be just fine.
You said, "Damn."
Yeah.
You get dinged too, buddy.
I believe that one deserves a Farouk or Ron Simmons.
Damn.
I think I'll try to get that. Which welcome to the NXT time with D1 Right Cam. Every Wednesday we have fun with this. But
Hey.
yeah.
What?
Here we go.
Just
yeah. Not only
Not
fans.
only
Now,
fans.
now let's talk about backstage. Backstage, Moose runs into Lexus King backstage. King greets him and says he beat the crap out of his buddy JDC last week, but the way he confronted Obafemi, he's got to admit that system has balls. Moose says that he's tired of the nonsense, but if he wants a shot at the X Division Championship, just ask. And let's just ask if he's really going to put the title on the line in his hometown where he's beloved, and Moose says he is. We pan over to Kill Dixon and Uriah Connors trying to give Andre Chase a prep talk, and he almost gets fired up but tells him to stay in the back while he handles this himself. A dejected Andre Chase makes his entrance, and we go to break. And we get Andre Chase versus Eddie Thorpe. This was
surprising.
This was surprising. This was very entertaining because Andre Chase has his stick down. He does the rile up, and then he's like, he goes to the corner, Chase University. There's no one there. And then those two guys, which I think they're fucking sketchy as fuck, fucking meth dealer motherfuckers. I don't like them. I don't like them with Chase. I think Chase is gonna like do drugs and get worse hanging out with them. I think.
Not the drugs.
I think so. End up in gay porn. I think
Alex is like.
Yeah.
I feel like he's going to turn to Kurt Cobain.
Wow.
We're talking about. Oh, okay.
Andre Chase.
I mean, that would be an interesting type of character, I suppose. But no, I feel like they're trying to encourage him, but they're also depressing him at the same time. Like that's kind of what happened.
More and more.
At the same damn time.
It's been 2 months. It's been 2 months with his ass, and the last 2 months, every time he comes out to have a match, between those 2 months, he points to the crowd and no one's there, and then he gets dejected. But what's worse is that you lost to Eddie fucking Thorpe. You lost to Eddie fucking Thorpe
because they couldn't because they can't have Eddie Thorpe lose now because he's beaten Trick Williams, so they have to keep the momentum going until he loses to Trick.
Hey,
all right, you know what? Yeah.
Next week, they're gonna have Chase come out with a cheap bottle of booze and some hookers.
I think it's gonna be more of the fact that he comes out next week. He's dejected some more. Uriah. No, like I think okay. Let's predict
D-Walk trying to give him the Jake the Snake Roberts treatment and shit.
He could. Doesn't matter. Like he could be Bummy Corbin and just get worse and worse and worse. It worked for Bummy Corbin, so it can work for Bummy Chase. It can work. But
and he gonna he gonna shoot down to all-time low. He gonna start doing cocaine on the hookers. He gonna start coming out with like what was it? The cheapest tequila ever in a plastic bottle and everything.
Mr. Right Hand Cam. that might I think he's on the way out because on the way down, I don't think so. Because after the match, Trick says he's not over with Eddie Thorpe. I'm over when I say it's over, and then they go to Black and they say, "Oh, where are you? Let's go." So I think it's gonna be another match for Roadblock, but I don't think Roadblock. It doesn't make sense to have the match immediately after you had a match. If you lose twice,
I mean,
if you lose twice,
here's the reason why they should, Alex. The reasons why they should do it at Roadblock is because Eddie Thorpe is Trick Williams' Roadblock right now. In order for him to get to Stand and Deliver to try to get maybe his championship back.
True. I mean, but okay, Joe, at 1 minute 15 seconds, 1 hour 15. Do you think it's going to be like a three-peat where he loses a Roadblock and then Stand and Deliver, he bets his NXT contract against Eddie Thorpe and then loses and then goes to the main roster? He's gone.
I feel like
they got high hopes of Eddie Thorpe.
I feel like they should have him beat Eddie Thorpe to regain his victory. And then they should have him win a number one contenders thing or challenge Obafemi for the world title at Stand and Deliver, and then have Obafemi decimate him again.
Yeah,
in a one-on-one decimate.
Wouldn't it be dope?
You had the format.
Wouldn't it be dope?
Yeah.
And then that sends him to the main roster at the Raw after WrestleMania.
Look, hey, wouldn't this be dope though?
No, he's not getting that title back.
Eddie Thorpe.
No, he's not. He's not. Go on, D-Walk.
So Eddie Thorpe won and everything, go with Trick and everything. They should have Taka come to him like, hey, I got this casino I'm about to build and everything. Let's start a dynasty and everything. That is dope.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen,
there's not enough Native Americans. There's not enough Native Americans in NXT to make that group happen.
This is how I feel right now about this.
They should make the Native American Diamond Mine.
Yeah, and okay, I got it. There we go.
Tell me that wouldn't make sense though.
Okay.
A Native American Diamond Mine.
Okay, that's just. Oh my god, I have to make new buttons for this shit. Jesus Christ!
Hey,
now,
their theme music will be casino music. You know when they come out.
Yeah, now, like Rich Corbin.
Yeah. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this button is meant for Joe, but I haven't made a Joe button about this. So, Mr. D-Walk, understand that this button is made for Joe.
I got 12 buttons on.
In the eyes of an angel, we shall miss you. Oh.
I got 12 buttons on me and everything. Ain't nobody else got no button on them.
You get killed off and written off on your own show.
This is your show. Why would I have buttons for Joe? Exactly. Why would I have buttons for Joe or Cardala or Mr. Destroyer? This is your show, but on PWF, everyone gets a button. But I gotta make more.
I get them on Saturdays too. I get them on Saturdays too.
You get them every day.
Man, right?
You deserve it.
Hey,
Alex probably sitting there practicing pushing the button while on the days off.
Yeah, basically.
Hey, where the Black History love at when you need it?
In the library.
No, I got Black History for him. This is how
in the library.
Black History. Here we go.
That's Booker T's version.
I know. That's how D-Walk loves Black History Month.
That's Booker T every time you see a titty pop out. Hey, that's Booker T every time you see a titty pop out, especially this week.
Yeah, man.
Mr. D-Walk, when you push for the button, you don't get the button. Now here we go. Now,
listen, Booker T probably fucking half fainted when that wardrobe malfunction happened.
Hey, I bet you Booker T pants down his ankles every time a women wrestler come out of wrestle.
Probably had to hold his clipboard up in front of himself so he can relieve himself.
Now, Now, speaking of relieving themselves, this is the part that Mrs. Cardell will come back from. Back from commercial. Back from commercial. Ricky Saints, still don't like the name, is walking backstage with Ava Reigns, talking about her experience. His experience. All Ethan Page rolls up and wants to complain about Javon Evans. Wesley rolls up to talk trash ahead of the match, and Ava, shouts them down when Javon rolls up out of nowhere and like on site. Rain books it into a tag match. Ricky and Javon versus the Ethan and West, which, by the way, I want to say this right now. Shout out to Booker. I was kind of pissed because next week it was supposed to be Ricky versus Wes. And halfway through the match, they said, you know what? No, it's going to be Ricky and this guy versus Wes and this guy. I was like, all right, cool. Ricky, and I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to get really close to the camera. Get really close. You're not John Cena. So why are you acting about every single tag team partner is a badass partner next to you? You're not John Cena. Okay, put that out there. And I respect you, Ricky, but after shitting on the place that gave you so many acknowledgments just because you had to shit on them, you fucking suck. You fucking suck. Now, not for a tag team match too. Not for a tag team. My girlfriend's like, this is indisposed. Now, the Hardy Boys send a promo accepting a challenge for No Clear Catch Crew, and that's next week. We get the main event: Fatal Influence versus Julia, Jordan Grace.
Can we get the invisible man? Can we get Candy Destroyer hit us with that Mark Henry though?
Go on now.
Here you go with that shit. Okay.
I got it right here.
Oh, you got it already?
Go on. Say what you got to say. I got you.
It's time for the main event.
Hit that shit. Most of the main event, motherfuckers. Joe, let's start from bottom to top. Your thoughts on the match and rating.
I understand what they were trying to do, and Fatal Influence is a 3-person team, and Jordan Grace is new, so they're trying to get her involved. I did like the finishing move that Jordan Grace hit. I don't know what it's called.
Muscle Buster.
No, it was like a fucking. It was like a pump handle slam into a driver. It was wild.
Penta driver. Joe, it's the Penta driver, but instead of going, it's the Penta driver, but Penta, the head goes to the right. Jordan Grace goes to the left.
I liked it. Well, I like the way she did it. She did it well.
Yeah. It's basically the 3 up, 3 down driver that Penta does in AEW. It used to be called the 3 up, 3 down driver. So I was like, all right, that makes sense.
Yeah, I just enjoyed it because normally the Jordan Grace we normally get is just all power moves. You know what I mean? There's no originality to what she does. So seeing her do that really kind of gave me some hope for her character.
Oh yeah. She has some fun. She has some freaking fun for that damn thing. Honestly, like Mr. Right Hand Cam. Actually, we're gonna ask me see what we got right here. I got it. It's like the Penta. Yeah, it's like the Penta driver, except for left is right. Like I love it. Again, the Penta driver. They just call it here, but originally it's called the 3 up, 3 down driver. Like, that's what it was called back in AEW. He invented it. He did it. Yeah.
She just looks like because I guess it's because she's bigger than Penta, so she looks like she's got some more force to it when she does it.
Oh yeah.
So it looks more vicious.
Yeah, it does. But speaking of vicious, Invisible Woman, what's your thoughts on the main event?
I thought it was good booking. I'm trying to think. It was definitely a shining moment for what's it, Jordan Grace?
Yeah.
To like welcome her back to NXT. What else? Yeah, it was pretty good. Julia didn't participate much. Stephanie was kicking ass. Jordan was kicking ass. On the other side, I don't know. We've been seeing a lot of Fatal Influence, so
a lot.
Yeah, I give it a B minus B, whatever.
B. Okay, I give it a B.
So, Alex, Cardala, everybody in the group here.
Yes.
What? I don't feel like this match had any purpose at all.
Of course,
I felt like it was a filler main event. Like, all right, we've got all these guys. Let's just go ahead and throw them in there because what is the progression? What is the progression of having both your women's singles champions, and Jordan Grace on the same team versus Fatal Influence? Are they all getting title shots?
Nope.
Okay, there you go. So there's no story progression.
And there's no main event for Roadblock. We don't know. We don't know who Julia or Stephanie's gonna fight on Roadblock.
Yeah,
we don't know. Technically, Fallon Henley has a rematch clause. Technically, yes.
No, I think this was a good play on their part because Jordan Grace is coming back to NXT, and this is their way of like setting up a relationship between her and the belt holders. So, they can be friends for now and then, foes later if she tries to take the belt kind of thing. But I don't know. I thought it was something different.
But
yeah.
Cardala, that can cause a major problem because if you have too many baby faces and they're all friendly and they're all champions, how are you going to be able to face one of them if you're not a heel? The dynamic of wrestling is you should have heel versus babyface. So that would mean that one of them would have to turn heel to make it work. I mean, Jordan Grace would be a good heel too.
Yeah, any one of them could they could form different alliances, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they're friends for now, but eventually somebody is, Jordan might want one of those belts, and other people might be, teaming up. So
which there's an Easter egg, by the way. There was when before Jordan Grace came out, Stephanie was eyeing the fuck out of Julia's belt. The fuck out of that. So that tells me like predictions is that Stand and Deliver, it's belt versus belt, Julia versus Stephanie. Which again,
they don't want to do that.
They need to do that. They need to do that now.
Too early.
Like Stand and Deliver, like no one wins. No one wins that match because everyone has so many freaking people that are going after that shit. Bless you.
So what are you gonna do? Have it a no contest?
Yeah. Fine. You do, and then you extend that shit for a few months. That's all you can do because again, like, why would you want Stephanie looking at that belt if you're not gonna have no return for the next? No, there's gonna be a match for Stand and Deliver. There's no other opponents.
But at the same time, you're taking your WrestleMania card for NXT, which Stand and Deliver is their WrestleMania. You're taking your WrestleMania card and giving an A match, but the outcome's going to be an F, a DF. So like people are going to be pissed the fuck off about that shit. That's not the kind of outcome you want for your WrestleMania card. You want a definitive winner.
But the counterpoint, if it was the time of NXT Gold and Black, and you had a Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens.
Oh, they butchered that, man. We're not really getting to that. They butchered it.
Hold up now. Let's say hypothetical, Sami Zayn had the NXT and then Kevin Owens had the US belt because he did have it. And let's say all that happened and they had a match on the same night at WrestleMania, but there was a schmoz at the end of it. Yes, people will get pissed, but people will enjoy the match 90% of the time. I think I want to see a Stephanie versus Julia match because we deserve that fucking match. But I don't want Stephanie to lose the belt, and I damn sure don't want Julia to lose the belt either. So we have to see it sometime. That's what I mean.
I'm not against the match.
No,
and I understand that.
I'm not against it. Just win.
I don't want either one of them to win.
Roadblock is March 1st. No, I get that, but like,
and when is Roadblock?
March 1st from Madison Square Garden.
Yep.
It's the same night as Elimination
That's gonna
Chamber.
be good. Which, by the way, we can see. Well, but thank you for reminding me. Why did you, ladies and gentlemen? This is I'm gonna put this as a short at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You fire Samantha Irving, ladies and gentlemen, just to have Lillian Garcia call Roxanne Perez Roseanne Perez. Is that the right way to do things, ladies and gentlemen? Because it's on camera, it's on point, it's on live. You called her Roseanne Perez.
Damn.
In Texas.
Perez.
Roseanne Perez, like Lillian Garcia. What the fuck? So I just want to say that. That's a nice little short.
And by the way, congratulations to Roxanne Perez, by the way.
Yes, Elimination Chamber. Which, by the way, I didn't like that. Oh, look at that short girl. This fucking girl is the 2-time NXT champion, Iron Survivor champion, winner anyway. Freaking longest reigning, longest defending NXT champion, longest reigning Rumble, and you go taller. Like, don't disacknowledge.
Yeah, no. Like she's the longest lasting in the Women's Royal Rumble ever. She just did that. She just did that in February 1st. And then a few weeks later, now has qualified for the Elimination Chamber to go to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So
it
sounds like
go on, Destroyer.
Sounds like she's gonna be a problem, bro.
Roxanne Perez is the problem.
Yes,
she is a problem. Because people can't see her coming. She's so short. Nobody can see her coming.
Yeah. No, Alexa Bliss is the same. Oh, hold up. Alexa Bliss is the same size. We have Alexa Bliss. We have Roxanne Perez. We have Bailey. We have
that's the match I'm waiting on. I want to see I want to see Bliss versus Roxanne Perez.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
That's going to be a banger.
Alexa Bliss versus Bailey. Alexa Bliss versus anybody. But let's circle back. Miss.
Yes.
You give the rating to the match, please. Main event.
I think I did. I think I gave it. Did I give it a B? I don't know.
You give it a B. Okay. That's fine. Okay. I give it a B as well. It was a good match. Fatal Influence. It just go to the main roster, disappear, become the B team. Bye. Adios. And I want in Roadblock Jordan Grace for either Stephanie or Jordan Grace versus Julia. They can't do a triple threat.
Already?
It makes no sense. Jordan Grace has to do something. Like, it's gonna be stand and deliver in 2 weeks. What the fuck she's gonna do?
Put her against Fallon Henley or somebody.
No, fuck that shit. Come on. No, thank you.
Well, she doesn't work anywhere else right now. She doesn't fit into the championship picture at the moment.
But right now, Roadblock, we only have probably Trick versus Eddie Thorpe 2. We're probably gonna get Moose versus Oba. We're probably gonna get
Fallon Henley versus Stephanie rematch.
Yes, we're gonna get Axiom versus somebody because they haven't defended the belt in NXT for a good minute, except for Inamura, and that was last week.
And
the
they'll probably have a number. They'll probably have a number one contenders match for the women's world title, and the winner of that will take on Julia.
Yeah, Dawn is off camera for a while because he's probably doing the stuff for this other show, so he's probably doing some other stuff over there too. So that belt's not going to be defended on Roadblock.
And
yes, it will be. That or stand.
He's not there.
I mean, what they should do is just have. They should do a triple, like a mixed tag match.
Like him and Rizzo versus Izzy and Sean.
Yeah. Or they could do or they could do Stacks and the Crucifino and the girl versus Izzy Dane and two of the members of the family.
Which, by the way, right hand cam, I think Joe and D-Walk and I know Kane, Joe, and D-Walk watch TNA.
The invasion is coming. TNA and NXT. The invasion is coming. Check it out right here in camp.
Before you even know it,
shit get real.
Yeah,
it's coming.
But Mr. D-Walk, your thoughts on the match and rating?
My God. Goddamn, this whole to me, like this how I said it earlier. Triple H was like the coach off he was like Henry Winkler off the Water Boy when they took his playbook and he just got it back.
Yeah.
This episode remind me of that. This was a hidden. It's been a while. This show was hidden tonight. This show was, I gotta give it an A-. This show was hidden. You had the good matches, you had your world roll malfunctions, titties and ass and everything everywhere. You had
question.
Yeah.
Question now. Do you think this is in part do you think we have a better NXT this week because it's the first one that Road Dogg wasn't there working on?
Yeah.
That's true because Road Dogg was a writer for NXT and now he's a writer for SmackDown, I think, right now. So
yes,
now it's just Shawn Michaels and like a couple handful of people, which again is just
I bring that up because I wanted everybody's opinion on whether you think that that's the case, that we're getting a better NXT.
I mean, we didn't the guy from TNA got fired and he got hired like Scott D'Amore? Scott
D'Amore, no, Scott D'Amore owns and works for the Canadian wrestling.
Okay. I know they hired somebody to like do writing, and people were scared that going back to NXT Black and Gold. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna get really close to the camera so you can see this. That's what you gotta fucking do. It's getting. Thank you for the two-handed because it's getting boring as fuck. Like obviously, there were storylines that Joe doesn't like the Adonis Petrovic equation, but there are storylines that do like. I know, but there are storylines that make sense. Fucking, you got Jada Parker and Kaylani. Kaylani's trying to be more aggressive. That's actually freaking good. Sean Spears has a four-person group. Then you have the Shield 2.0. Then you have freaking Wesley with the two bodyguards. Then you have Trick Williams doing his random shit. Then you have freaking the Don doing his random shit. Then you had Over Family being Thanos right now, wrecking shit.
TNA shit.
And then you have and then you have the TNA invasion, which I said it before. Joe Hendry needs to go have some fun with Ethan again.
Hey, could we see
the fucking fuck with Ethan?
Hey, could we see this how John Cena win it? Could we see this how John Cena win the TNA title from Joe Hendry?
No. But here's the thing though, and what kind of songs is Joe Hendry going to write about John Cena?
A lot. That's why they're keeping his ass away from Oba. You don't need to make songs about Oba. Oba's supposed to be Thanos. There's no comedy songs about Thanos around there. You don't need to have that right now. That's like the smartest thing ever. Like push his ass away.
Oba is the type where he don't play no jokes with nobody. Like, you know how it was back in the day when there was a motherfucker that you could roast on a motherfucker and then y'all roast back. Oba Femi like, I don't play like that. So as soon as you crack a joke with him, you punch him in the mouth. That's what Oba like.
And that's what you need to do. That's what you need to do with him. Like right now, it's a way to go. But anyway, Destroyer, what's your thoughts on NXT as a whole?
I think it was pretty decent, bro.
Solid.
I think it was pretty decent, especially with that match going. Man, it was straight, man. I think I give it. I guess I'm going on with the B's because I give it a B, bro. And it's just that it had so many different dimensions and stuff, and especially with Moose coming out. I've been waiting on that shit for so fucking long.
And then somebody that could hang with, like I said, Oba Femi and Moose, man, they could make a fucking 5-star match if they wanted.
Man, what? If they do this shit right. If they do it right.
If they do, but like I said, you guys did Shield 2.0, so they can probably like have a match of 90% done. And almost at the 90% mark, Shield 2.0 comes out, destroys the match. Because again, you don't want to bury Moose or bury Oba Femi. Obafemi can't lose.
No.
Moose can't lose. So you make the Shield 2.0 to kind of like, it's like to be continued. To be continued
The
is what the
Shield
Shield did a
2.0.
lot. Yeah, which is
Right.
fine. I like the Shield 2.0.
And they got 4 members instead of 3.
Yeah, but I think again, there's a leader, and that means there's a 5th member who we don't know about. There's gonna be someone controlling that group, because if it's just 4 people, I don't like the 4 people like Dion Lennox and Cutler and the other guy that we said his name first, and they changed his name again. So kiss my ass to fucking NXT for doing that shit. Damn.
And so what if the 5th member is Wade Barrett?
Why?
What if he the leader? But you're not wrestling. You remember to me, what if they like a
no.
Okay, let's look at Nexus. Let's look at the Nexus, the core.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No, I think I think it has to be Ricky Starks or someone coming in that kind of like coincides at the same time right now. Like it could be Malachi Black as well. He can go back to NXT to get his roots back. Like, but it can't be someone like Wade. Wade Barrett's doing his own fucking thing in his own fucking world right now. So
it'll be Miro.
Yeah, I mean Miro would make sense. Miro would make a lot of sense, honestly.
Could be. Miro was pretty damn dominant on NXT now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was pretty damn dominant.
That's the point of it.
He was undefeated for a while.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Ray too.
Yeah.
I mean, you had to take all that with a grain of salt, man, because we don't know, but we all excited to see.
Yeah, and with that, NXT, Mr. D-Walk, take us away.
Hey, thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for visiting. Thank y'all for chilling with us and hanging out. Shout out to Right Hand Cam. Shout out to everybody who watched this. Help me get to 100 views. Like, share, subscribe. Hey, we'll see y'all Saturday. Like you said, you'll never know who coming through.
Never know.
That's right. Never fucking know. Man,
good night.
You know what, Miro? I don't think so. We got one more there. Miro, I don't think so. Right Hand Cam, check us out on Saturday. We'll talk about that more, man.
Say, hey,
and with
you on the north side, Right Hand Cam, I'm going to holler at you.
Yeah, we'll talk more on PUWF about some stuff going on.
Yeah, we'll talk about some fire chicken that D-Walk was talking about at the beginning of the show. So we'll just talk about that too. Fire chicken. Fire chicken.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Damn, Rican, where you found this? PUWF exclusive. This is the podcast for underappreciated wrestling fans. If you don't like it, suck our D-Walk, Joe BNCO, and the Invisible Man.